Alright, so today we're going to be reviewing the Atlas Trainman GP39-2 in the Wisconsin Southern 35th Anniversary Scheme. This locomotive retails for $239.95, but I picked mine up for $160 at TrainFest. Since this is a Trainman model, it's less expensive than their Master Line models, but it's also light on the details so that they are very durable. I really enjoy these models, and a huge thing that I like about them is the fact that they actually have an Atlas Master driveline and drivetrain, so you're really not losing any of the quality of the driveline. I really don't like the fact that you have to unscrew the locomotive from the packaging. Some people say that this type of packaging is more secure, but I don't like it because you kind of have to hold the locomotive upside down, and I'm afraid that I'm going to drop it. But that's just the packaging that it came with. I'm sure that you could get different packaging, but I'm lazy and I don't feel like it. Overall, this model looks really nice. I like some of the details that it has, and it has molded starter points for grab irons. You can see that the horn broke off of my model, but that's not the end of the world. You can just glue it back on. Although the printing looks really good as well, and it has directional LED headlights with lit number boards. Here you can see the ESU LokSound select decoder and the nice motor with dual flywheels and the pretty large speaker that it has. The sounds out of that speaker are really good. So let's dig into the details. As you can see, I replaced the coupler with a KD number 5 coupler. There's no train line hoses or anything on the front of this, but they would be easy enough to add. It also has a separately applied snowplow, which looks really nice. All the handrails are very sturdy on these models. They're a little bit thicker than the Atlas Master models, but they still look just fine. And you can also see the molded starter points for grab irons. Here you can see the headlight and the lit number boards. The lit number boards and the headlight are controlled by the same LED. If you wanted to, it would be easy enough to switch the number boards over to a separate LED so you could have them on a separate function though. You can also see that this model includes cab figures, which is really nice. They are removable so that you can make this locomotive unmanned if it were in a consistor or acting as a DPU. The truck detail, there isn't a whole lot of it, but it still looks good enough, and it's not a big deal because it's black anyways. You can also see that the locomotive says Wamix and GP39-2 on the side. I like the fact that it says Wamix because the Watco Transportation bought the Wisconsin Southern way back in like 2012, so now all the locomotives are going to say Wamix. And again, with that printing, how well they did with the 35th anniversary and stuff like that. I wasn't able to really find any voids in the printing, so they did a very good job. On the back, you can see the lit number boards and the headlight again. You can also see the class lights and the plated over class lights, which are a nice detail. And again, with the KD coupler, I just replaced it. And there's no pilot on the rear of this engine, as per prototype. Details on the top are pretty light, with the exhaust stack, the dustbin hatch, and then the radiator fans and the dynamic brake fan. And again, the horn on this model broke off, but I will be able to fix that fairly easily. I did change some of the sound CVs before I recorded this video, but I'll leave all that information down in the description so that if you want your locomotive to sound like mine, it's easy enough to do. I would definitely suggest that you get one of these if you're in the market for a very nice looking GP39-2. Atlas also has Trainman GP38-2s. I'll leave a link in the description to where you can buy some of these locomotives and where I usually buy my locomotives and rolling stock from. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.